This world is filled with ancient mysteries. The pyramids, Göbekli Tepe, Atlantis. Some of these are real places you can visit. Others are myths of lost civilizations. But at the heart of each one lies a question, a mystery pointing toward a larger story, just out of view. I love these mysteries. They fascinate me. But sometimes I find myself getting so focused on the wonder and mystery of it all that I lose sight of something important, the truth, and the lessons we can learn from these mysteries. So that's what I want to focus on today. Okay, really we have two kinds of ancient mysteries. Those we do have evidence for and those we do not have evidence for. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt are among the largest stone structures ever built. The Nazca lines in Peru are enormous designs carved into the desert floor, animals, plants, and shapes so large that they can only be seen from above. And Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey is an ancient ceremonial site built more than 11,000 years ago, then buried. These mysteries are fairly well known and well documented. How were the pyramids of Giza built with such precision? How did the Nazca people create massive desert designs they couldn't fully see from the ground? Why was Göbekli Tepe intentionally buried more than 9,000 years ago? The other kind of ancient mystery are the ones we don't have conclusive evidence for. These are the stories of the flood myths, of ancient giants, and of Atlantis. Many ancient civilizations around the world have a flood myth. Could they all be connected to some great event at the end of the last ice age? There are also myths and stories around the world of ancient giants roaming the earth. And the crowning jewel of them all is Atlantis, an advanced civilization said to have been swallowed by the sea. But none of these ancient mysteries have any conclusive evidence to back them up. Maybe they're just myths, just stories. Each of these mysteries is asking some fundamental question. What if? And these questions are compelling enough to keep these mysteries alive. This could be a single unifying theory. What if there was an Ice Age civilization that built Göbekli Tepe, inspired the Nazca lines, and became the Atlantis of legend, before being destroyed in a catastrophic flood? Or the what if questions could be disconnected from one another. What if the people who built the pyramids had access to some forgotten technology? What if giants once roamed the earth? The thing about these what if questions is although they're so compelling, some of them may never be answerable. For instance, if Atlantis was just a story invented by Plato, then we'll never find any evidence for it. If Göbekli Tepe was made by hunter-gatherers, then buried because it was no longer used, then there are no more secrets to discover there. I'm not saying that we should stop looking or stop seeking, but if we only focus on the what ifs, we can end up running in circles, like a hamster wheel with no end, which is why I like to move on to the lessons. No matter what the truth of these mysteries is, there are certain lessons that each of these stories can teach us. The pyramids tell us about the importance of math, science, and astronomy. Göbekli Tepe reminds us that there is still more we can learn about our ancient past. The Nazca lines show us that humans can create spectacular things, even when we may not fully see the results. The myths of giants, Atlantis, and the flood remind us that no matter how big and powerful we are, none of us are invincible. When it comes down to it, we are connected to our ancient past. Some of these mysteries may still be hiding secrets, while others carry timeless truths for all to see. Each story, whether carved in stone or carried in myth, holds a lesson, if we're only willing to listen.